All right, team, let's do number 4. For scenarios 4 through 12, use the pattern to fill in the chart without running the simulation. In other words, use the law of conservation of momentum to predict the final velocity of the carts. So the first thing is we're just going to match our initial conditions into the before the collision side of our MVP chart. So let's just fill in what we know. We know that we're looking at this red cart here. Its mass.
Good morning, staff. We're so happy you're on campus. And the readers just arrived, so we are setting that up in front of the auditorium. So if you'd like to mosey on over there, Liz will be there greeting you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Glazer. Okay, so the mass is 1 for the red cart. Its velocity is 4 meters per second. The blue cart right here, its mass is 1. Its velocity is -2 meters per second. So how do we find the momentum? Well, momentum is just mass times velocity. P equals m times v. So 1 times 4 is 4. The momentum of the blue cart is 1 times -2, which is -2. Next, we're going to fill in the total momentum down here. We know that the momentum of the red car is 4. The momentum of the blue car is -2. Then the total, we just add them up. 4 plus -2, that's 2. Whoops. There it goes. Good. Now, after they collide, we know that the total momentum before the collision will equal the total momentum after the collision. So this number has to be 2 because of the law of conservation of momentum. If they had 2 kilograms meters per second between them, they're going to have 2 kilograms meters per second between them after the collision. Okay, so we know that the mass of them together is 1 plus 2. So this is an inelastic collision, so they're going to stick together after they collide. So the mass is 2. We don't know the velocity yet. We do know their momentum. We just found it out. It's 2. It's the total momentum, and this is all the objects in the system, so we know that that number is going to be 2. Then how do we get our velocity? Well, m times v equals p, and mass times v equals 2 times what equals 2? 2 times what equals 2? Well, you could do that in your head. 2 times 1 equals 2. And there we have it. We've filled out this chart, and we've predicted the final velocity of the carts in this inelastic collision. They're moving at 1 meters per second. That's how to do these.